Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in space like the ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Washington Commanders. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Tight dog. 79 Broncos.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Get up! Stretch the Eagles! Stretch the Eagles!
Krosky-Merritt on the drop. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Play action now with Daniels. Forced that to his right. He takes it himself. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Quick throw right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
On the jump.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Red. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Texans.
To the air again. Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7. Texans 0.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here. Stroud off the play fake. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kicked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, a run for Prosky Merritt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Cowboy 80! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! Go!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up Alex Singleton.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
They go inside give to Kronsky Merritt. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now! Cougar 19! Steady!
On the gun, it's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Third and short, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that's our final moments of the opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, one more! 118! What's up?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
118!
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here we go. Let's go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Working underneath here to Mixon. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And 3 yards is all he was going to get. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And then off here to Mixon. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All right. 18.
Stroud to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Stroud again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19. Here we go.
Daniels now. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Daniels back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneers, go!
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. A minute 55 remaining in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Here's Stroud now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standards they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Liking 18. Steady.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Daniels coming back after that pick. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. '79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the in route. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, he's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Firing quickly out of the line, Daniels. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
18.
The final throw before the break. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Okay.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels to throw. That's going to be dropped off to Krosky Merritt. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off, first down. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels hits his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw again, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Dodge the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go.
Daniels keeps it himself. We're loaded and ready for that sneak. One thing, they stop him at the line. No game.
Okay, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decided to just move those chains.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready?
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for 3 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? 60 by 19 right.
Again, Daniels to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 19, 18, 70, Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
70 range, Cowboy 80. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
19, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
3rd and long for Daniels. He's trying to push the field. Has his man. It stops. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24, Texans 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
On play action, here's Stroud. It is caught left side. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Within 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So 1st down from the 41. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And with a nice gain, he runs him down field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Stroud off the play fake. This one's out to Miller, left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
All right.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets this down near the 30.
I love this kid. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hot quick right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Get it.
Frosty Merrick gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's third down. Third and 14.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Texans up by 4. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Here we go. 18. South.
Back to throw it. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
They're on 41-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Lions. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
18. What's that?
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is hauled in by Atwell. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
All right. 18, okay.
Running it after the penalty. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
All right.
18, what's that?
Back to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
They look to throw it. Called in by the Joku left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here he is to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
18,
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18, what's that?
Stroud off of play action. Escapes the pocket. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
18, what's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. Give him 9 on that run. They've got 3rd down. So the Texans come away with a road win.